do DIY, how you produce your soap at the comfort of your home, your liquid soap. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending when you come across this video. I want to guys along how you the ingredients you use for your liquid soap, the step by step how you will produce your liquid soap, quantity on the ground. I will produce 10 liters of liquid soap, and that will last me going to last me for more than 2 months. You want to buy your detergent, your tablet soap in the market or in the supermarket for your laundry, for your dishes, and do other things at home, you know how much it will cost you for 2 months. Only a month sef, I know how much it will cost. Because of that, I took out time to learn this thing. So for the past 5 years, I've been doing my liquid soap at home. The only soap we buy to use is baby soap and detergent to wash, maybe if you have white to wash, because normally it's not advisable you use colored liquid soap or liquid soap that you know it has color, or any colored soap to wash your white. It will not be healthy, it will not be good for the white, it will kill the beauty of the white. So we do add little of detergent at home in case if there's any white to be washed. But outside that, all our clothes, all our laundry we do at home, mopping the house, washing dishes, use my DIY liquid soap, and it's save cost, does not cost much. The amount of this whole ingredient on the floor cost 4,000 naira, including transport. It cost 4,000 naira, that will give me 10 liters or 15 liters, because when the soap is too thick, you need to dilute it, you must get extra liters out of it. That is why I want to carry you guys along, for those that want to learn, for those that don't have idea with this procedure. I'm going to break it down to the extent that you can understand. And if you stay in Benin, if you are interested of getting the chemical and you don't know where to get the chemical, feel free to send me message on my DM. I'm going to give you all details that you need to get the chemical and how to do it. It's very simple, less than 30 minutes. I'm done with this whole procedure. The items we have on ground, I'll be giving you the names, I will telling you the names and the number of items, what we need to do, what we need to use. I will still drop all their names and the procedures on the description section. Let's dive in and let me tell you all the items and what we are using. We have about how many, sorry, I'm using one hand to hold my phone. The items, this one is to thicken the soap. One items is acid. Boric acid is used for one of the ingredients for the soup. I think on the comment section, on the description section, I will be explaining the function of each of the chemicals for the liquid soap. Then this one is a perfume. You need perfume to give your soap fine fragrance, so that the soap will not look boring. If you notice that liquid soap, even our tablet soap, they all have different fragrance that will give your cloth fine smell. This is the one I bought. But sometimes I add maybe if I have any oil perfume at home, I just want to have fine and good smell when I'm doing my laundry. I still add extra. This is what they gave me at the chemical shop for the 10 liter. Though they don't really use the quality, the liters of the soap to give you perfume. You will tell them, then they call it rub, they measure it by rub. You will tell them that you want one rub or you want two rub, or you tell them you want two different fragrance. You tell them there's banana, there's strawberry, etc. So you can combine up to 2 or 3 chemicals together to give your liquid soap fine smell. Then the number, sorry, I'm bending down because I'm trying to pick the chemical. The number 3 ingredient is called SLS. SLS, I'll be dropping the full the full name of the chemical, because here they abbreviate it. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'll drop everything you need, every detail step by step on the description section. Then the next, this one is preservative. It's because I want to use it to do video, that is why I'm calling the name. Normally I don't even ask them, and I was not the one that go for that bought the chemical. My younger sister bought it for me, so I just begged, ask her to put the name so that it will be easier for me to explain to you people. This one is a preservative. Our liquid soap, you see, you use your soap, whether liquid or tablet, there's always preservative. The reason for the preservative, so that your soap will not get, not it will get wet, it will get to an extent the chemical might be reacting, or the foam that foamy again. If you notice, when you are using some soap, when it's getting almost to finish, you will not be getting that foamy nature. The foam no longer be foamy as if the soap from the beginning. This chemical is a one is soda ash. This one is soda ash. This one is very ash. Soda ash. You don't dare use your hands direct on this chemical until it's been dissolved on the water. If I open this chemical now, the way I'll be sneezing, it will even give me running nose, being that I'm already used to the chemical. So as a beginner, it's not advisable. It's not advisable to use your hands direct. You can wear a glove, the nylon one, the surgical one, anyone. Then wear your nose mask, because it's, you can react to it. It's very harsh. So this is the fourth chemical. So the next chemical is caustic soda. This one is caustic soda. All these chemical, they have their various portions. They work together to give you your quality liquid soap. Caustic, this one is caustic soda. This one is for the quantity of 10 litre. So when you are buying, make sure you gauge them with the with the litres. It should not be more than the order. It go with measurement. The only thing that don't need measurement with the 10 litres is the perfume, the preservative. Maybe you can use to your taste, but just tell them to give you the one for so litres you want to produce. The preservative, then, and the colour. Then the other one is Sttp. That's the abbreviation. Sttp. Even if you cannot produce, you now see it fully. Once you tell them SPP, they already know the name, they already know the chemical, so they will give you the chemical. If you even go to the chemical shop, if you tell them you want to produce a liquid soap, you are a beginner, you are a starter, and you don't know all the complete chemical, they will give you, just tell them, or maybe they will ask you like, what quantity, what litres do you want? You will tell them 10 litres. Some chemical shop don sell below 10 litres, while some don sell below 25 litres. Like the chemical shop where I buy my chemicals, they don sell below 25 litres, but where my sister do buy her own, dey sell as low as 10 litres. So that is why the thing look small, because normally I produce 25 litres. It will last me for more than 5 months, but based on that, I don have the drum I was using to produce the chemical, it has been used for something else. So I have smaller drum, and the economic rate, now you have to trim your expenses in order for you not to run into debt. So that's why I had to beg her, please, when you buy your chemical, buy 10 litres for me, because where I do buy, they don't sell less than 25 litres. It must be 25 litres, and quite expensive. So our own is very cheap. For 4,000 naira, I was able to get 10 litres of chemicals I will use to produce my 10 litres of liquid soap. So the name of this chemical, the abbreviation is called STPP. STPP, I don't know if you are seeing it. STPP. Then the next chemical is a Nitroso. This one is Nitroso. This one has dark color. This one, if you want to, if you before you start mixing your soap, you have to mix this one separate first, dissolve it, because if you mix it direct along with the chemical as you are mixing it, it might not get dissolved. It will give you lumps, it will give you seed. So you have to dissolve this one first in a separate water. If you can see now, this is my 10 liters. I don't know if you can see, this is my 10 liters of water, the drum I want to use. Then this is my turning stick that I will use to turn it, because you will not use your hand. If you use your hand, whatever you see, you take it. Then this is my extra water I want to use to dissolve my Nitroso first. After dissolving, it has melt and dissolve to my taste, then I can now turn it inside the main water and start mixing them one after the other. Do you get? So let's continue. This is the Nitroso. Then the other one is Terzapor. This one is among the chemical. It's called Terzapor. This one is to thicken. Let me not say, because it's long. This one is for thicken anyways. For thicken, it's called Terzapor. But all the names of the chemical, as I'm putting them in the description box, in the description section, I'll be indicating their uses, because all of them have uses, and they need to combine together to give you your quality liquid soap. Then the last one is your color. You know, our liquid soap has different colors, variety of colors. This one is for color. I have this at home before. I've been using this. I think I've used this one for almost four times. I have two colors. This one is gray, this one is pink, this one is green. Little of this to keep any color I want, or I can to use this one or this one, depending on my choice. The reason why I don't like this green, e don't get dissolve inside the soap on time. But the best advice for me is for you to dissolve your liquid soap, take small water first, dissolve it properly before you add it to your process as you are mixing it. So start the process now. So I'm dissolving my Nitroso first.
Make sure you have rag close to you for your leg or for your hand, in case maybe you want to move out, because you know, so as you're missing all these chemicals, they are very harsh. It might be slimy when it touches the ground. So make sure you're using clean water. Make sure you're using, I don't know if you're seeing me. Make sure you're using clean water to do your soap. Your hand is already hot. You don't need to put all at once inside water and be mixing. Instead, you end up looking for what you use to sieve your liquid soap. You put them one after the other. One after the other. As long as you dilute this into salt already, so you don't let necessary matters which you put first. But don't put them all at once. Put them one after the other. You stir. Put them one after the other. Then you stir. You stir properly. If you are the lazy type, you cannot stir. Look for who will help you to stir. If I was having a rag here, I don't know what I need to pull out by my sides to clean my hands. Otherwise, the chemical will chop it. Eat my hands. Don't use dirty water to do your liquid soap. Use clean water, even if it's not boiled water. You don't need to boil, as long as it's boiled water, as long as it's tap water. Don't use erosion. I will not advise you to use rainwater. Raw water is preferable. Tap water is preferable, depending on the one you can get around you. Let me get to the rag.
You stir for like 5 minutes to give you to dissolve properly. Once you know, don't dip your hand inside though. As I'm mixing all this chemical, especially this one, dissolve it first. Don't put your hand inside. Don't put your hand inside. Bucket is moving. Use your leg to hold it. Then you can now add to your number of water you want to use. Then as you add, still stir for it to mix properly with the water. Don't stop, keep stirring. For your When this thing you want to start giving the what? Step properly, step properly. You step. My hand is hurting because I use my hands to touch the So in that case, I would advise you to get the hand glove to wear. Get the hand glove to wear. That I'm okay with the missing. Then I can take. Then this one is still thick, so I need to mix first. It is a pour. This one is a pour. Hope my voice is coming out too. Because night I cannot shout. I don't have a mic. Sometimes there's a pour. This thick as well, so that's why I'm mixing these ones first. Then you start to stir immediately. You stir, you stir, stir properly. Make sure you stir properly. Please, I would advise you wear a nose mask. You know you react easily, you get reaction on these things. These chemicals, or it's your first time, please wear nose mask. I don't have nose mask at home. I put on my nose mask. You stir low. They don't use laziness to produce this. You cannot stir. You cannot stir. Look for what we sell for you. Hey, let me get what on my hand is on TV.